Yo, what's good, everybody? This is Provo's point of view. Um, Wanted to just give my thoughts on the Oprah Winfrey interview of Bobbi Kristina. What she going by these days? Brown, Houston. I don't know. And then the rest of the Houston family. Um, One, I really didn't get. I didn't get why it was even necessary. Like for real. For one, um, we all know Whitney Houston when she kind of crashed and burned or whatever, but at the end of the day, she was a human being, and her whole life wasn't just the bad part. Just like anybody who passes, like I don't understand why they felt the need to shed a light or like somebody was attacking Whitney. Nobody was attacking Whitney. I really didn't see the need for this. You know what I mean? I like they showed a few things that happened while she was alive, which they would do with anybody, especially if you're famous. And I just felt like, honestly, like Oprah Winfrey took advantage of that. Like they didn't need to have no interview with her. I don't know who called who. Most likely, I think she called them. You know what I'm saying? Everything is fiscally motivated. I think she called them. It's good for a network. I don't know. Anyway, but I don't know exactly what happened. But what's why would they feel the need to even do that interview? Like, why you got to prove? You don't have to prove anything to nobody. Um, and like I said, it wasn't like people was constantly dogging her out. They're not even really talking about Whitney Houston anymore, and not in a bad way anyway. And we all know the angel she was and is, and the love that she spread and how she touched everybody with her voice and even her personality, just being who she was. Like, why the need to do this interview? I really didn't get it. And then during the interview, it seemed like, you know, the aunt was scared. She's behind her, like kind of like look like she's coaching her, or trying to. And Bobbi Kristina, she doesn't seem genuine in what she's saying. It seems like she's trying to like read off script, but she's forgetting the words, and then she's repeating a lot of things she's saying. It's not like really coming from the heart. So I mean, it didn't seem like something she wanted to do to me. And even if she did want to do it, like she didn't seem comfortable. So why do something you're not comfortable doing? And like I said, at the end of the day, it didn't seem necessary. Y'all still mourning. Mourn. Do an interview next year. Do an interview 6 months from now. Your mom's just went in the ground. Like, why y'all feel like y'all have what strike while the iron is hot? I don't get that. That's what I'm saying. Like it baffles me why they even did the interview. And not for nothing. I mean, I'm not gonna judge nobody, but old girl like little Bobby Christina doesn't look like she's doing too well. And if anything, they need to start concentrating on that. I think fuck an interview. You know what I'm saying? And and all that other crazy shit that's going on. Like, yeah, they need to focus on getting back, getting to family, and fuck all the because they life been under a microscope like for how long, and you want to put it back under a microscope at the most fucked up time there is in your family. That's the thing I don't understand. Like, and maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm overanalyzing this shit, but I don't think that they should have did that interview, and I don't see the reason for it. And like I said, like all those years being under a microscope, why put yourself under there for the scrutiny even more? Or why you feel you need to even disprove anything? She gone. When you die, all debts are paid. Fuck what whoever got to say about whatever. Your family know who you are and the person that you are, and that's all that matters. That's your legacy. Fuck what anybody else think. It doesn't count. Because when she was alive, they was, and then that's another thing they had went in on. They said, "Oh, she's people coming around saying, oh, this now, oh, Whitney." That's what motherfuckers do at funerals. Like, y'all never been to nobody's funeral? People show up. that you ain't never seen or wasn't around when the motherfucker was down. That's how it goes. Like, what the fuck y'all wanted them to do? People got their own fucking lives. Now, it's one thing if, you know what I mean, the motherfucker comes bomb, they just doing the common courtesy shit. You know how that shit go. Everybody come around, act like they gave a fuck. Whitney is a great person, was a great person, great individual. I'm pretty sure she's a great mom and all those things. But that's what happened when people die. You know what I'm saying? Like, people come out the woodwork, especially if you famous. What the fuck you think is gonna happen? Just like the people came out the woodwork when you was getting money, when you wasn't getting money. Like, what you think is gonna happen with that? And the fact that they put her in front of the camera and let her say that, it's like that shit had me bugging. Like, yo, for real, y'all gonna let her go in like that? That's what happens with funerals. So what? They came around, whatever. I'm glad that they was able to speak about her in that fashion because it could have went a whole different way. Like, you live your life and people were able to show up and give you a great testimonial like that. That's great. So what? You take that shit with a grain of salt. When somebody say something, I've been there. I've been down that road many a times. Like, people that ain't got shit to do, they ain't never been around for nothing. When you lose somebody, and then they come out like oh, and then they disappear into the end of the night. That's how it goes. You handle like shit. Thank you for showing up. Thank you for. I appreciate the condolences. Thank you. Now the reason she may be young and maybe she don't understand that, but for them to put her in front of that camera and still, that's the thing. That's what I'm saying. Like, what was the agenda there? It had to be some hidden agenda. That girl, from what I hear, she need to be concentrating on because she look like she's going down the same path as her parents. Anyway, though, that's my thoughts on that. Let me know what y'all think. This is Provo's point of view. Get at your boy. Come on.